Thanks, Jim. Well, for many of us, the weekend will not be complete without a catfish feast. It's about as popular in Texas as Lone Star Pride, but several factors have led to a recent shortage of U.S. farm-raised catfish. KXAN's Doug Shoup explains why.
There's a lot of good catfish places.
For a quarter of a century, Bill Nelson has ordered fried catfish from the Catfish Parlor.
I enjoy immensely.
But he says some restaurants haven't had it lately.
There is some places that have taken catfish off the menu, I noticed.
That's because some catfish suppliers in Mississippi have cut back on production, since many independent farmers have reduced pond acreage or quit the industry altogether.
I need 5 original, 2 spicy.
Catfish Parlor owner Tommy Curbo says government subsidies motivated some catfish farmers to switch to corn production for ethanol instead. And he says fears about tainted Asian imports have increased demand for U.S. farm-raised catfish. Curbo says less supply and more demand have increased catfish prices 25 to 30% since January.
No, we have not gone up enough to cover that, but that's okay. You know, we want our guests happy. We want people to come here and enjoy their U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Curbo says Texans, on average, eat 5 pounds of catfish per year, and smaller eateries may not be able to keep up.
There are a lot of restaurants who aren't going to be able to get it because large grocery store chains, Walmart's, H-E-B's, they are buying so much of the U.S. farm-raised catfish, it's hard for the little guys like the independent restaurants to get catfish.
The folks here at the Catfish Parlor say they're not worried about the supplies of catfish drying up because they found a Texas-based supplier who guarantees it will remain on the menu, and the owner says he thinks supplies will increase as more catfish farmers get back into the industry. Customers like Jerome Clark are banking on it.
Hopefully the demand doesn't overwhelm us.
Doug Shoup, KXAN Austin News.
Looks really good. Proposed legislation that would require Texas restaurants to disclose where their catfish comes from is now pending in a Senate committee at the Capitol. We'll keep you posted on how that goes. Brian's here.